fire crews are still on scene of a major fire at a Coquitlam strip mall at this hour. Let's go live to the scene. Greg Harper joining us with the details. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. We're here at Barnett and Falcon Drive. It's where Coquitlam firefighters continue to deal with what is a stubborn fire here this morning. 30 firefighters here at the moment, and right now they're spraying water on what used to be a Greek restaurant. This is a fire that started at around 1:30 this morning, and it started inside of a sushi restaurant that went up in flames and quickly spread to the neighboring business next door. A gentleman by the name of Jim says that he was on his way home from work when he noticed some smoke from the sushi restaurant. He said to himself, "This doesn't seem right," so he did the right thing by calling 911.
The store, the inside of the restaurant lit up. It was actually, you could see fire falling from the ceiling and that. And then when they started attacking it, flames were shooting up through the roof, and it actually spread over to the Greek restaurant, and flames also shooting through the roof, right? It was pretty intense.
We found a heavy smoke charged in one of the end units, a sushi restaurant. Crews made forcible entry, found that the fire had actually gained access to the false ceiling above them. And this type of structure, that's pretty dangerous for us firefighters because it tends to travel horizontally over us pretty fast into adjoining suites until it hits a firewall.
Now, fortunately, nobody has been injured in this fire. There are a number of businesses, though, in this strip mall, not just the two that have been destroyed here. And latest from the fire chief is that this strip mall will be closed. They need to figure out, well, first off, they need to put out the fire and then figure out what caused it. In the meantime, this strip mall will be closed. So is a major intersection, Barnett and Falcon Drive. You can get straight through in the Barnett, but you can't turn down Falcon Drive for the moment, and it looks like it may be that way for quite some time this morning. Kyle?
All right, Greg Harper live for us this morning in Coquitlam. Thanks for that, Greg. A pair of Castlegar boys are in trouble with their school and the RCMP after a disturbing video was uploaded to YouTube. And a warning, some of you may find this video tough to watch. The boys behind the How to Kill Your Teacher video will not be facing any charges, though, because of their age. It's believed they're between 10 and 13 years old. The 6-minute video shows two boys acting out various scenarios on how to kill a teacher, including the use of toy guns. The video got the attention of police, the BC Teachers Federation, and many parents and students from right across the province. Initially, it was thought these two boys were from Nanaimo.
So it's looking like they're not part of our school district. We also did a lot of work previous to over the last 2 days with our principals, and as they reported back out to us whether or not they recognize the individuals, they continued to say that they didn't recognize them, and so we were fairly assured at that time that they may not be our students.
Police in White Rock have now released a composite sketch of a man whom they believe attempted to abduct a child last week. A 9-year-old girl was approached by a man last Friday afternoon right outside White Rock Elementary, and this is a look at the person police are looking for. He is described as being average height and build, with an ear and nose piercing and tattoos on both of his arms. RCMP say they've received 15 tips from the public so far. Anyone with information should contact police. The body of a man has been found in a ditch in Burnaby. RCMP say it was discovered on Willard Street near 12th Avenue on Wednesday morning, but they're still trying to figure out the man's identity. He's described as white, middle-aged, with gray, shoulder-length hair. The cause of death is still under investigation. The woman responsible for the deaths of 6 dogs in Langley will be sentenced in court next week. Emma Paulson appeared in Surrey Provincial Court for her sentencing hearing yesterday. The Crown is asking for 3 to 6 months in jail, a $10,000 fine, and a lifetime ban from looking after animals. The defense wants a conditional sentence that she can serve in the community. Paulson admitted to killing 6 dogs by leaving them inside a hot vehicle in May of last year, and many of the dog owners were in court to face the woman behind their animals' deaths.
Our dog meant everything to us. She was like our child, and to lose her so young, she was only 15 months, so to lose her so young was very hard.
Paulson will be back in court for her sentencing on Wednesday. It's being described as a level of tree vandalism never seen before in the city of Vancouver.
We've never had anything quite this drastic. We've had, one-offs here and there with different trees, but nothing, not 17 trees on the same block.
Sometime after midnight on January 7th, someone took down 17 healthy young maple trees and left them lying on the ground along West 29th Avenue near Cambie Street. The trees were planted in 2010 to replace the crabapple trees that were dying off along the road. Only the young maples close to Cambie Street were left untouched.
I think it's despicable that people do that. It's sad, particularly that I feel with all the development that happens around, it would be nice to have a little bit more greenery. We lost quite a bit of garden space there where the condos are being built. So we were looking forward to those maple trees to reach their full size.
The city plans to remove the stumps and replant the young maples. The cost of the city is estimated at more than $10,000. A Vancouver police dog has sniffed out a criminal hiding in a sofa. Officers were told a wanted Alberta man was living in a house in East Vancouver. When they tried to find him, he didn't appear to be home. That's when the sniffer dog began focusing on the sofa. Soon after, 36-year-old Adam Harlock was found hiding inside. He's being returned to Alberta to finish a 3.5-year prison sentence for drug offenses. Not enough drivers have been using the new tolled Portman Bridge, and there's now concerns the new span won't be paid off in time. The Transportation Investment Corporation's website shows monthly traffic went down in 2014 compared to the year before in every single month except for December. The Crown Corporation claims the South Fraser Perimeter Road and the popular Portman Express bus is having an impact on the numbers, but with a new financial forecast, the company suggests it will be able to pay off the bridge by 2050 without help from taxpayers. The company says the projected debt levels for 2015 sit at around $3.3 billion.